Alright, in this video I'm going to build an AI business completely from scratch. I'm going to show you how I found the idea, the offer, started marketing, got some leads, closed a client live on call, got the payment secured. You're going to see everything from scratch so you know how possible it is to successfully start a one-person AI business. And once I prove it to you, I don't want any excuses. Alright, so let's go ahead and figure out our idea first. Just paste this and figure out a one-person business that we can literally start in one day and get a $500 to $1,000 sale from. All right, so this is what it came up with. We're looking at a founding, install, spring, pre-sale 3 founding seats. Now, this is something that is pre-existing. A VSL in 48 hours, that's not bad. Done for you VSL script for one founder, $1,000 flat, productized AI service one-shot version. I do like this. Writing VSLs, which is basically a video sales letter. All the sales pages you see today, they have some sort of video that's trying to sell you on something. So if I were to just go right here, I can show you guys live. So for example, this is my development website for my agency. You can see I have a video sales letter right here where I'm selling where it comes to this website on my service. So scripting this VSL is extremely important because for a lot of people who run ads, this is the first thing they see. So if your VSL is in a high converting VSL, you're going to lose a lot of potential customers. So a lot of founders struggle with writing the script for this. So I can be the person who writes the script for them. And I've written VSLs is probably like a dozen VSLs now. So I have qualification for that. And I can kind of use my personal brand as a way of saying, hey, look, here's some VSLs that have generated X amount of revenue. Trust me. And landing page in a day, that's not bad either. Your own Trojan horse entry, run on yourself, $1,000 landing page per page build for a warm business owner, delivered in 28 to 48 hours with Claude doing 80% of the build. I do like this idea, like a quick landing page in a day. So we're gonna either do idea 4, idea 2. I think the landing page in a day is an idea that anyone can do without any prior experience or any prior credibility. So we'll run with this for the sake of this video. I really want to show you all how possible this is. So let's run with idea 4. Make a prompt to pass into Claude code to make an offer for this. Let's just say make an offer. Oh, no, it already has an offer. With this offer. Now, I'm going to show you all the process that I'm thinking about as you go through this. So we have step 1 is idea, right? And now we have that. Then we have the offer, and then a website, one-page website. No, it needs to be complicated. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to have to do some outreach, and you can also say some social media posting. At the end of the day, both are needed to be successful when especially for that first client, because you don't know which one's going to work. One Instagram reel can get 1 million views or 10,000 views and bring you a good amount of leads, and outreach, obviously you can get some leads off of that. So we're going to do both. And if you're getting your first client or even your second, your third, your fourth, or your fifth, you got to be doing both. You're not in a position where you can just choose one. Eventually, if your personal brand grows big enough, you can just do social media posting. But especially in the beginning, you want to be doing outreach. And if you want to target higher level enterprise clients, no matter how big you are on content, you have to do outreach. So we're just going to do both for now. So we're going to do both. Now the plan, right, let's dive into this. For outreach, I'm thinking we are going to do LinkedIn. So we say LN for LinkedIn. And then it's not good. We could do cold. We could email. Yeah, we could do email. Okay. Honestly, another thing we have to figure out in our offer is our ICP. Who exactly are we going to target? Now, when it comes to landing pages, we can virtually target anyone. That's the thing. We can target coaches, we can target realtors, we can target barbershops, anyone who is in our vicinity. So if I said ICP, let's say roofers, say coaches. This is a one pager, right? Dentists, any local business with a poor website or no website. I mean, I think this is also a pretty good pitch. No website. Let's do this. Let's just target this one right here, this ICP. So let me just copy this part. Oh. And we're going to go back to Claude. Okay, master prompt. Reformat this prompt, or rewrite this prompt, knowing our ICP is... do we want to say our location? I'm in New York City. So I can say, hey, New York, I can make this landing page very dedicated to New York City professionals / local businesses. Let's do that. I'm in New York City. So let's use that. Do you want to use local? New York City, here. When in doubt, just look at what your competitors are doing. Website services. Normal source New York, official website New York City government. Oops. No. Okay. Innovative web design New York. Okay, so this is kind of local. Interesting. Top New York City web designers, NYC's best web design WordPress type agency. Do some good old competitor research over here. Big spaceship. All right. So, okay, we'll do New York City. Now, one thing else is, let's dive. We have our ICP, any local business with a poor website or no website. But now we have to focus on our offer as well. So our offer is what? A landing page in 24 to 48 hours. We'll say a high converting landing page in 24 to 48 hours. The pricing is about $500 to $1,000. Now, what if we just said, what if we did something interesting? We said $97 done for you website, done for you sales page or landing page. I just say website. A $97 done for you website. Now you're looking at this probably like, whoa, you're giving such a cheap rate, a whole website for only $97. Like, that's a crazy undersell. But here's what I'm thinking. We do $97 done for you website, and then we have an upsell. This is after we've completed the website. We have an upsell, and this upsell, what we're going to do is, let me move the camera back a little bit. We're going to be doing the upsell is we can go the AEO route. So actually, just the AEO, which is like AI engine optimization, basically when LLMs rank your website. So AEO or SEO. We can also do multiple pages for like $500 maybe. It's only one done for your website, one page, right? Multiple. We're not gonna say one page in the actual offer, but on the sales call itself, we can say, hey, only for like we do one page websites for $97. Multiple pages for $500, and then we can, as you gain more trust with the client, we can also upsell on like AI systems or a full funnel builds. So what happens when someone actually books a call with you? All the pre-call assets, the post-call assets, that's email nurture sequences. So it's email nurturing. We can run paid ads maybe. We can do a whole bunch of stuff once you have someone in our pipeline, right? So this is just, yes, we are giving a great deal for them, but this is all a mask of what is actually behind the scenes. This is the main stuff. I mean, the AEO SEO package you can sell for like 1K a month. Multiple pages, $500, sure. Funnel builds, these can go from like 2K to even 10K I've seen, depending on what you're doing. Like, especially with paid ads. If you're running paid ads, there's ad agencies that charge $2,000 to $3,000 a month just for service, not including ad spend. So think about how much you can charge as a full-on funnel build. And the thing is, all this can open up from a simple $97 done-free website. All right. So that is the full offer. So let me actually copy this. Put into Claude. Also, the new offer is high converting landing page 24 to 48 hours, $97. Oh, here, $97 high converting landing page in 24 to 48 hours. We don't need to talk about the upsell at all. The upsells are all done the back end. You don't really market your upsell. You market it after the client has already bit on the bait, which is a $97 done for your website. $97 high converting landing page at 24 to 48 hours. Or your money back guaranteed. I mean, that's fine. To target other NYC businesses. Yeah. So we're gonna have Claude rewrite this prompt. So while Claude is rewriting this prompt, I want to do more competitor analysis. Let's figure out anyone who has this offer. $97 done for you landing page. Also design that grows businesses. This looks very like outdated type of website. Okay, I don't see anything that's like, let's say, done for you. This is a landing page builder. This is like do yourself, DIY, do yourself. Leads and sales, your landing page generated for free. This is literally what you call a very basic landing page right here. This is as basic as you can get. A full-on copy. And you can see this is how you know a company is investing in their SEO when they have this much writing. With this much writing, you're trying to rank for certain keywords on your website. This is why, like, when I search up landing page build agency, they're literally the number one that comes up that's not sponsored. And I know they're getting so many leads without having to run any ads or anything because they're number one. Copy is really good though. Just imagine what they say, make love to them. When we shoot the messenger, and they should be making love to them. All right, very bold writing. The bush should tell me how to go out and end this nightmare. Some 90 pages we've handcrafted that convert like crazy. Okay, so we're gonna actually copy one of these high converting landing pages for our business. And Claude does a great job at copying pages if you give it some. So we're using copy the layout really. Let's see some more. We're gonna use our competitors against themselves. Try to find a good design. This is a good layout. We really care about the layout, but if the design's already half completed, it kind of makes things easier, you know? Here, let's take this one. So homeowners. It's a pretty good landing page, can't lie. Like this is here. We're just gonna copy this. Say, look, whatever they're doing well. They got SEO figured out. They got a lot of things figured out. So we're just gonna copy them. Oh, okay, yeah. So also, I want the prompt to be reworked to make it clear that the style and copy should be like this website. It's invested into SEO based on the copy and has real examples of landing pages they have built. I need you to include in the prompt. We're gonna have it create like landing pages to create images of very good looking landing pages as our case studies. So we're just gonna have AI generated images of like websites that we supposedly build. Yeah, we'll see how it looks like. If it looks kind of bad, what I can do is just link other landing pages I've already built from other companies, and we will use that. Cool. So while that's being worked on, we need to actually have a Calendly. Someone can book a call with us, because I believe they also have a book a call funnel, right? So they have their number right there. And do they have any CTA on the website itself? Searching clients. Okay, so they have a type form. This is called funnel hacking. So when you go through a company's type form and you just pretend you're a customer just to understand what they're doing. So I'll say test. Okay. XR Verma 17. I sell a service. What am I using? Let's say I'm using none. So looking for that budget. I don't have one. I sell, say, roofing at $5K a month. I guess, sure. My monthly revenue right now, let's just say it's like let's say I'm an SMB, let's say 33,000. My target monthly revenue, let's say 93,000. Poor website. Immediately. Oh, wow, look at that. They have two things. They have an agency. They have courses like Learn Magic, which I have for myself. Here, I wonder. Whoa, hold the tiger. Two more questions. I'm fine. Hear about us, say search engine, continue. Okay, let me just test 8 or say 410-989-9009. This is not my actual number. Agent Rise is my AI consulting website. Okay. So they have a form, and then after the form, it qualifies, and it brings us to what looks like a booking page. Yeah, so Calendly. Okay, they're using Calendly. That's literally all I want to figure out, is if they're using Calendly or not. They are. All right, now that we did our funnel hack, let's go ahead and create our own. So we're going to do, now they had a form to do their qualification. What we're going to be doing for our qualifications, we're just going to create a simple landing page. Get your landing page, or it's a strategy call. You want to put the word free in somewhere. Yeah, free strategy call. And then we'll say, sure, duration 30 minutes, more options. Okay, now this is where we actually can delete this. We want name, email, your first name, last. You want to get as much information about this person as possible. So after you get the first name, last name, email, let's ask, what is your business's website required? And they will say or enter none if you do not have one. Okay, what's the other question you want? And we don't. It doesn't have to be in order right now. We can reorganize this after the fact. So we need to know the current website, if they have one or don't have one. And if they don't have one, they'll just say none. And say, what is your... We need to know we need to know what they're working with, right? So what is your business's revenue? And required, and we'll do radio buttons, and we'll say... So we need a dequalifier, which is like $0 to $1,000 a month. This means a newer business. Since we're going for like $97 websites, we can do $0 to $500 a month. Most likely, they might not be willing to invest at this rate. If it's $500 to $1,500 a month, they'll probably definitely invest. If it's $1,500 to... But the thing is, we're not going for $97 websites only. We're also looking for businesses that can afford our upsells, right? So this is a dequalifier. If they're making $0 to $1,000 a month, this is not enough. If they're making $1,000 to, let's say, $3,000 a month, we can work with that. $3,000, let's say, monthly revenue. Okay, forget it, I'd put month. $3,000 to $8,000 a month. And then we'll have some bigger companies that might come in, maybe like $15,000 a month. And then finally $15,000 to maybe like $30,000 a month. And then we'll have $30,000 a month plus. $0 to $1,000, $1,000, $3,000, $3,000, $8,000. So this is a dequalifier. We don't really want them. We want companies in this range, because not only can they afford our $97 website, but they can afford all of our packages after our upsells. Like, yes, we might get a company that makes $500 a month, and they can definitely afford a $97 website, but they can't afford anything else. So do we really want to put all that work in for $97? No, we don't. Our goal isn't to make $97; it's to make a lot more than that. What is your business monthly revenue? What is your target revenue? The reason we ask this is because it helps companies understand that, okay, this service can get me to this point. And they will do we'll do radio button again. And we will say $10,000, is it $10K? What is your target monthly revenue? Because what, 10K to say 20K a month. We'll say 20K to 40K a month. We'll say 40K to 60K a month. And we'll say 60K to 100K a month in the next 90 days. Otherwise, everyone's gonna say pick the highest option, right? Make this required. Everything should be required. We need all this information. And the next question is, to get to your target monthly revenue, how much are you willing to invest? This is a big question. This is where we figure out their actual budget. Okay? So radio buttons, we can say $0 to $1,000 a month. We can say $1,000 to $3,000 a month. We can say 3,000 to. Actually, we don't have to say month. We can just say like. I think about the one times $3,000 to $10,000. I can say $10,000 to $30,000 or $20,000. Okay, one thing I realized is I have to be consistent. So if I say 1K here, I have to say 1K there. I can't pick and choose where I put what. Okay. So over here also I'll put 1K a month. There you go. On a scale of 1 to 10, how ready are you to invest right now to hit your goal? Very ready. And then we will say one line. I'll say drop down. Let's do one line. Keep it simple. Okay, so we have how ready they are, so we know if they want to, like, if they're not ready, then there's no point hopping on a call with them. If they are ready, then they're ready to get started. Target monthly revenue, we give them the aspiration of, hey, we can potentially hit this in the next 90 days. And we also get their current monthly revenue, which is good. Which is the website, so we know if they have a non-existent website versus a existing website. If they have an existing website, we can just look at their website, see how good it is or bad it is. If they don't have a website, then, I mean, it's pretty easy sell, I feel like. Just say, hey, look, you're missing out on so many leads. And yeah, what is your phone number? You need this as well. Say, we will text or call you. This is required. And we'll say phone number. Because a lot of people, communicating over email is not the best way. Honestly, you want to be communicating over phone number. It's way easier. More people are likely to respond to their text than they are their emails. And we'll save these changes. Copy link. There you go. Nice. So we have that. Our prompt is ready. All right. So I'm going to copy this, and we're going to move to Claude Code. New. Open a new folder. Desktop. One-pager website. This is a prompt. Okay, so we have our website. Nice. What's going on? Where's our website? Okay, so this is our website right here. This is how it looks on mobile, I'm assuming. Let's say responsive. There you go. So high converting landing page, live in 24 to 48 hours, $97, money back guaranteed. I don't like how it's like, oh, first of all, that looks very nice. But I don't like how it's multiple sentences with, like, this sentence starts here, ends here. This sentence is literally one number sentence. This starts here, ends here. So this needs to be fixed up a little bit. And the client business down the block because that business has a page and you don't. This fix it this week, and if you hate it, you pay nothing. Get my page, $97, taxing you first. Built by a letter from Ideation to your MIT business owner. Let me guess where you are. Okay, so let me guess. It's more informal take. That is heavy lifting. Here's what one of these looks like. Okay, so it has these example pages that we allegedly built. Oh, that's what this is. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. What I can say is don't make these clickable. Because, yeah, I kind of don't want these to be clickable because I don't actually want the client to go check these websites out, because if they go to right here, like, well, there's not, this will hurt us more, you know, because there's literally no images. So they're going to be like, so they don't add images to the website. So here is the things we're going to want to be fixed. One, let's say the headline should be, what should the headline be? Well, when in doubt, look at competitors. All right, let's take one of these, directive. Okay. Finally, a landing page that converts. That's just last week. Say get 3x more leads with you get 3x more leads to high converting landing page, and then sub headline. So we have a sub headline can be 48-hour delivery, $97, money back guarantee. And we say keep the subtext that starts with right now. So we don't want to remove this. We just want to restructure this. Text, we should remove all of the text me first options. Now, if you have a number that you want, like a business number that you want to put in, go for it. I'm not going to do that for the sake of this video. But if you have one, definitely do it. And you're okay with your business number being online, which you should be because your business number, then go for it. First options, we don't want number public. All the buttons should lead to the booking link here. And the booking link right there. Okay. Oh yeah. Do not make the demo landing pages clickable. It's funny. Everything high converting landing page needs, nothing you never use. A complete page built by me. Google Maps embedded, review, highlight section, domain connected, fast, low SEO meta setup, hours, services, prices, photos, mobile first. Click the call button, contact form to your email. Here, so we'll say remove. Actually, no, let's keep that there. Free hosting forever? Free hosting. Let's take out free hosting. I don't know about free hosting out here. One price, one page, zero risk to you, $97, one time, no monthly fees, no upsells required. A complete landing page live in 24, 48 hours, money back guarantee. Wow, crazy money back guarantee. I built every page personally, $5 per week, first page, first build. Okay, so then let's say for the make it so you can't spare 2 minutes to book a call instead of can spare 10 minutes. Now, we don't have to be super specific. It understands what we're talking about. It's obviously about this point right here. We are targeting any business that needs to be found on Google and ranked higher. Even if they don't have a call option. Because some businesses, like, they don't have their number listed either. They have maybe a book a call button or something. Although I like the fact that we're niching down. Because we're targeting, let's say, barbers or these roofing companies. All these had their numbers, right? So here, let's just say, let's take that part out. 3 steps, no meetings, no calls, you have to dress up for it. Pay $97 for the form. Okay, now so the steps need to be changed because you only pay after your free strategy call, which is a primary CTA. I build it live 40 hours. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So step 1 should be free strategy call. Step 1. Don't mention the $97 as part of the steps. We would just get the $97 on the call. Okay, let's remove. So we're kind of revealing our hand here. Saying, is it really $97? What's the catch? There's a reason AI does a production work. Each designer's weak. My engineering background has a judgment, layout, hierarchy, copy speed. Will actually get someone to call. Okay, maybe that's not that bad. But we don't really want to reveal too much about how we are, why we're able to charge so little. Obviously, yeah, nowadays with Claude, you can build like websites super easily. But we don't want to like kind of reveal that. By Friday, I like that. Across all 5 boroughs, which is very New York City specific. No, this is nice, man. If you live in New York City and you're watching this video, start this, please. Please start this business. Let's change company name to Empire page. Empire Pages. Empire Agency. Yeah, let's go. You can keep the founder-led marketing. Only change the company name from Ritesh Verma to Empire Agency. That works. pretty good. Let's go ahead and get this fixed. Yeah, okay. Get this fixed and see what it comes up with. Okay, so changes are made. H1 is to get 3x more leads, the high converting landing page. Demo cards are now plain. No hover lift, no view. This will render live and scale, just not clickable. Nice. See the pages. Okay, good. They're not clickable. Domain connected. Okay, I just don't like how they have. Okay, do you want the domain connected? Sure, you can leave it. One price, one pay, 0 risk to you, $97. Hold on. Book a free strategy call. I built it live in 24 for 48 hours. Question you're already thinking. Landing page design across all 5 boroughs. Your business could be live on Google by Friday. And then it takes you to Calendly. Perfect. All right. And Empire Agency, New York City. All right. So we have... to change this one thing. Add founder of Empire City, or Empire Agency. That's it. We just need to make sure that they know who am I, because like who's this guy, who's Ritesh, you know. Okay, but that should be easy fixed. There you go, founder Empire Agency, done. All right, that's good. Website is ready. So now we have to do, we have to set up a GitHub so we can eventually host this on Vercel. So go ahead and make it a GitHub. Go to GitHub. In your repo, let's call this Empire Agency. Sure, we want to keep it private so no one else can copy our website. But I mean, it's not that big of a deal right now. It's just a quick little project. Here is the GitHub. Push changes to it, please. It's an empty repo. All right, now, yeah, that's pretty much it actually. And also let them know I plan on hosting this on Vercel. Okay, and then you have founder Empire Agency. Also, I do want to quickly change this because when they're reading this page, they're going top to bottom. So at this point, they still don't know who I am, right? Change to a letter from the founder. So we're going to add that quick change right here. And then we're going to connect this to our GitHub so we get this live. Okay. A letter from the founder. There you go. Okay, and then it looks like it's updated. Let's see. There you go. All of our updated code. Okay, now we simply going to go to Vercel to actually host this, and this is way simpler than you all think. Trust me, do not get scared. I simply go to Overview, project. There it is, create project. And then we're going to enter a GitHub, so just go and just copy that. New project. So get a repo. Oh, it's right here. So just go import. Deploy. And now what's happening is Vercel is going to deploy our website. So it's actually live. Just give it, okay, it looks like, here skips that. There you go, it's live, I believe, right? Let's see. There you go, yep. EmpireAgency.Vercel.app. Now it is live. So if I were to go to, let's say, incognito or any page, I go to this, you see it's actually live. You could go to this URL right now, you'll find this website, and you can actually book a free strategy call. So that'd be pretty cool. Now we have our website, our offer, we have everything here. So now we're going to shift to the actual marketing of everything so we can get an offer. Cool. So let's copy this. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up, let's go here. Good job, Claude Code, you did great. Go home, and we're going to do Claude Design, actually. So let me show you all what's next. We are going to be using Claude Design to create some ad creatives for our agency. Use the copy of the website for guidance. So we are going to now have Claude Design create some static ads that we can share on social media for people to see our service. Does it have the template? No. Okay, it's fine. Create some static ad creatives for our agency. Let's say copy the website. Make the images the same dimension as an Instagram post. Okay, let's bet on some nice looking websites. Sorry, designs. So now we're also going to do, go Facebook, meta ad library. We can actually search up, so go all ads and location, United States. We can look for landing page. Other companies are running ads for a landing page service. Okay, get a landing, website design there. Look at website design ads. Okay, only AI images, perfect text. Use Squarespace into a design to create a site. Find you to website in record time with AI. Create your website in just a few clicks. This is all done with you. Done for you website development. What are these results? None of these ads are really good reflections of what we're targeting, honestly. So in situations like this is what I like to do. I like to look at our competitors directly. So say directive, see Apexture, how paid traffic needs to convert. Okay, so Apexture, right? So now we can search up Apexture. If they run meta ads, which it looks like they do. This is their logo. Yep. 10 years. Yeah, Apexture. We can see what ads they may be running. So maybe no active ads, but no ads at all. What on earth? Wow. They're not running any meta ads. Okay. Let's look at linear. That's different. Spiro. Growth experimentation agency consultancy, Webstacks, BB company, composable websites for the world's fastest growing BB companies. Okay, let's look at Webstacks. See what they got going on. I don't see their website here. Web history, Bob Design. That's a weird name. Do. Most of these aren't even landing page agencies. Oh, Smart Sites. This has to be one. So these are all digital marketing agencies. So they just offer more than website design. You know, they offer a bunch of things. And that was revenue, not sure. Okay. Landing page design service. Landing page built for performance. Superside. All right, let's look at Superside. Maybe Superside is what we're looking for. Maybe they got some ads we can replicate. Oh, there you go. Let's see what they got cooking. Kick out effective marketing design. Get flexible team, world class creatives. A lot of this is all done with you, or do it yourself. Like learn how to do it yourself. It's not really done for you. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Very specific. Wow. So many of these just aren't offering website only. Sales page. Yeah, these ads are not helping at all. Landing page built in 24 hours. Agency. So landing page express, okay? So let's copy this search, put it in a new tab. We'll go back to Facebook ads right here. And that was called Landing Page Express. So Landing Page Express. Nah, they don't exist. They're not running any ads at least on Feed Meta. Act Global Marketing. Act Global Marketing. Okay, it looks like we're gonna have to raw dog this. All right, let's go back to King Kong. Maybe King Kong is gonna save the day. Give us some more guidance on how some of our ads should look like. All right, let's check them out. Well, there you go. Okay, so they're making more videos. So they're running a lot of video-based ads. We're still waiting for you to book a call. This is for retargeting. This is for people who already know about the agency. So good. So they're doing a lot of video ads. We're looking for static image ads though. I guess technically, since we are marketing to get more leads, that should be the ad search we do. So we look at ads that are prompting to get more leads. Videos. I know you're all watching this like, man, this is boring. Okay, some of this stuff I cannot be showing on YouTube. Okay, yes. Okay, what? All right, yeah, we're done this. I don't know what's going on with lead generation agency, what they're going on, what they got going on, but we're gonna we're just gonna do this ourselves. Okay, so let's look at Claude design. A landing page that actually converts, $97 one time, live in 48 hours, built personally by an expert tech engineer, money back if you don't love it, book the free call. That's not bad, but we're gonna have to take out this Empire Agency app. And then that is our URL, right? I guess we have to stick with that. They look for 4 seconds and they call the business down the block because that business has a page and you don't. Fix it this week, $97. Same page, 2 invoices in your city agency, Empire Agency, $97, 48 hours, 1 free strategy called built-in code personally, full refund if you hate it. These are some pretty good creatives. The best employee you will ever hire. $97 one time. You risk 1 dinner out. I risk reputation on my own city. Page live in 48 hours. If you don't love it, full $97 comes back. Book the free call. Live on Google by Friday. 2 minutes book the call. Page working for the rest of the year. $97 flat, 48 hours. 5 slots per week. Look, we didn't need the ad agency or the meta ad library. We just use our own. Use Claude Design and it does it all for us. Look at that. These are some great looking creatives. Save this. I mean, I could just save it, each image as a individual PNG or JPEG. What I could simply do is also just screenshot it and crop it, but let me just make sure. See if Claude Design allows me to do it. Oh, there you go. Here, down that. So down the zip above. Here. Okay, so let me go ahead and open that up. Okay, there you go. So these are our exports. We have each one. Now we can run this as ads, but I'd want to ideally go about this on a $0 budget, or maybe like max $100. So here is us going back to the drawing board to X out these other parts. So high converting landing page. Okay, so let's double down on the marketing, right? So outreach and social media. So let's plan this out. Marketing. We have inbound, and then we have outbound. So outbound, we've already said LinkedIn. We can do emails. Inbound, We're going to have to do social media posting with tag New York City businesses. And this can be Instagram post, LinkedIn posts. Instagram posts, LinkedIn posts. I guess Facebook posts, but I'm not really active on Facebook. YouTube videos even. Okay, outbound LinkedIn emails. So with that being said, let's go ahead and we are going to I think we're done with Claude design. Back to Claude. Go to Claude code. I need you to here. We're gonna X out Claude code. Move this over here. We're gonna open up this terminal. Shell, new window, profile. So we're about 2 shells. And what I want to do, we can X this out for now. We have to find that folder that we just did the work in. So I believe it was here. What is the folder we just had? We just made. Folder is this? One-pager website. Okay, that's what it's called. Oh. All right, so now we're in the one-pager website, and now we do Claude. We do the same thing here. We do Claude. Okay, so now we're using the shell. We might not even need both, honestly. This might be overdoing it, but we're going to say scrape cleaning businesses, cleaning barbershops, and cleaning services, barbershops, and non-chain restaurants in the downtown to midtown that have no website. Put findings in a Excel sheet, or put findings in CSV. Organize with following columns. We'll say company name, email, social profiles. Name, email, social profiles, phone number. We can cold call as well. Company name, email, social profiles, phone number, and LinkedIn. Go for about 50 businesses. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so while that scraping is going on, what we can do is kind of the same thing. Just copy this. That have a website but low number of reviews. Usually if a company has low number of reviews, that means it's not like a popping company. It's not very busy. It's a slower company. They don't have as many leads coming in. They don't have as much money. So they need that help. They need a better landing page. And we'll do the same thing here. So you can see sub-agents are working right now. To make this more efficient, you have find NYC cleaning services on the website, find barbershops on the website, find NYC indie restaurants on the website. So those sub-agents are working, and then this terminal will also fire its own set of sub-agents. Now we're just going to let these minions do the work while we go get a glass of water real quick. So quick update. Looks like we have a CSV right here, which is great. So this finished. This wants to navigate to Yelp. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and check out. If you go to the folder, one-pager website. All right, we see the business leads right here. All right, impeccable cleaning, barbershop, and looks like some restaurants. I don't think I've been to any of these restaurants. But this is pretty good. Social profiles, some Instagram, Facebook, phone number, LinkedIn. A lot of them don't have LinkedIn. Makes sense, I guess. Category, website. So these are all businesses that have websites but have a low number of reviews. So I do want to take a look at their website now and kind of see like why. You know, what's the reason that they don't have a strong presence right here? Cancel that. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is let's go ahead and maximize this. Impeccable cleaning. This does look a little bit older. 4-star cleaning. Home cleaning. Okay, this one might be able to be changed a bit. So we're gonna do, because these websites still look a bit too like advanced. It's hard to say advanced, but they look well developed enough where I just don't think that their owner would be willing to get a new website, even though it is $97. So could potentially pitch in that. Like, hey, it's only $97. Breeze NYC. Okay, this is a nice website, kind of. It has modern images at least. As an AI assistant, so they're kind of dialed into the AI space already. New York's local cleaning service. This has too many reviews. They're well established. We're looking for businesses that aren't that well established. Look at some barbershops. Not bad. Cartel's hair studio. That's it? Well, that's not much. Okay, so this isn't much, to be honest. Let's see, Russia, NYC. A lot of these websites are very basic. Here's a restaurant. Okay, The leads aren't bad, just that I feel like these businesses won't really want to try out another website. It might just be easier to pitch to businesses that don't have websites already. So let's wait. Honestly, yeah, let's just wait and see what the other Claude terminal comes up with. Did I build the CSV? So it's still waiting for. Looks like this agent hasn't finished yet. It's still working on some more businesses, but the other two agents have finished. So we're just waiting for this one agent to finish up finding cleaning services with no website, so we start pitching to them. Fuck, man. Looks like we are now done. Emails linked are mostly blank. That's expected. Not a gap in research of business is small. Almost never post an email. Our LinkedIn page. So looking like it may have found some leads, but it didn't find their emails. So it might be a bit hard to contact them. But okay, so open up Finder. It's website. NYC no website leads. .csv. Okay. Okay, so there's some emails. Hell's Kitchen Barbers. Wow, there's almost no emails, which does not help our case. But there are a lot of phone numbers, so there's hope. There'll be a lot of cold calling though, which I don't think that I'm the biggest fan of. You next door, some Instagram, some Facebook accounts. We could DM them on Instagram, Facebook. Lower East Side Barbers. Ace of Cuts. Here, check some of their Instagrams out. I actually want to DM them because it's interesting, right? We click their link and it doesn't work. So I should DM them, say, hey, your link doesn't work. So this is what I'm going to say. Hey, I'm based in the... Let me open this up. NYC region. Hey, I'm based in New York City. I was looking to get a haircut and try to click the link in your bio, but it does not work. Build high converting websites for NYC business owners. I work with over 200 plus clients. If you guys want one, I'd be happy to deliver within 24 to 48 hours. Promise you it for pennies. Let me know and I'd love to come in for a cut. This is pretty good. I like this. So this DM, I'm just going to copy and paste and send to other barbershops. So Ace of Cuts. But in this case, they have a Yelp. We want to get a website, right? So, silent message. There you go. But since in this case, because that last one was kind of specific, we can say we're looking to get a haircut and noticed you guys don't have a website. All right, another one. Gino's Barberia. Message them. Message them again. Hey, I'm based in New York City. So we're just gonna repeat this for like literally every barber shop. So they have a Booksy, looks like just a booking page. One thing I'm going to add is to increase. I want to say to guarantee an increase in leads. Yeah, that's good. That's pretty much it. Okay, then we have this one email. We can say this for later. These are some cafes. And these are some laundromats. Like we have all their numbers though, so that is a good thing. Here, what I'm gonna have it do is all these numbers, let's say, I want you to use iMessage locally to send the following message to the barbers. So we are going to have Claude just send a mass text blast to all these barbers. A lot of them who are just non-chains, they have a very local. These are probably a non-business line, or they actually answer their text. So hopefully, Claude can go ahead and send some DMs out for us. Okay, no responses right now. That's totally fine. It's been very early. I wouldn't expect a response. But okay, we have leads. So now we can text these leads, cold call them. I wish we had more emails though. That kind of sucks. And then the other one, NYC Business Leads, this does have a lot of emails. Here, so we'll say for this one, allow. So look, it's actually sending the DMs right now. Some of the DMs is not working, but okay, some of the ones that is working. This one didn't work. This one didn't work. This one didn't work. Okay, this one worked. There you go. See, delivered. So some of these numbers probably just don't accept text, but some of these do. No retro iMessage. So also some of these numbers are just landline numbers, so it doesn't work. I'd have to actually call these numbers. Okay, but we sent a couple of DMs already. So these are all numbers I can go back and now call, but I won't do that right now. So that's done. That text blast is at least finished. And then we're gonna say clean up. This is the other one. This is the CSV that is right here. And have all the rows with no emails pushed to the bottom. Because rewriting CSV. Okay, now I was doing that. I want to go ahead and open up Kit. We're going to be doing your login. We're going to go broadcasts or subscribers. We're going to add or import a CSV. We'll import the one, here's your website, the one that already have websites. And we'll say email, and the company name will be first name. That's about it. Okay, so we're actually just import all of these websites. We'll say businesses. Oh wait, shit. Let's go back. For CSV. I see business leads. Okay, so we actually want to separate the CSV. Okay, so let's say separate CSV, or make 3 CSVs, one per category. Because we're gonna make a separate email list for cleaners, barbers, and restaurants, and then send them each emails. We can't use the same email for all of them, right? So let me just X this out. All right, there's cleaning services. There's barbershops. Let's start importing then. So import CSV. So let's do barbershops. Email, company name, first name. Barbershops. We import another CSV. This will be cleaning services. So first name, email, and they will say, the hell? What just happened? That was weird. Email. We'll say cleaners, New York City. And then we do one more. I believe it's restaurants. So first name, email. We'll say restaurants, New York City. Okay. So you can see we have these, well, what are these emails that were imported? So the cleaners, you got cleaners here. We got, where are the barbers at though? We got the barbers. Okay, so now we go to broadcast. New broadcast, text only. And we're going to say get here, I'll rebuild your website for $97 or for one night out. That's a nice headline. I'll rebuild your website for one night out. From fellow NYC resident. A/B test this with take out the from NYC resident. Continue. We A/B test for about 60 minutes, something crazy. I'm gonna say hi. Say hi. My name is Ideation. I'm based in New York City. Actually, why am I doing this myself? Let me just ask Claude to write this. Write a good code email advertising our business to cleaners. We're just gonna have Claude write our emails. Why would we do it ourselves? Come on. In the world of AI, handwriting emails. Now I do handwrite my newsletter emails here and there because, and I always change it up. I like to have my voice and my touch on it, which AI does lose a little bit. But for things like this are being done at bulk, feel free to just use AI. And you can always tinker with it, review it, do your due diligence as well. Cleaning. Okay, this is for barbershops. Looking at barbershops and found yours. See, what if they don't have an Instagram? Can't do that. So this is good. Oh, here's what I'm built for Manhattan shop, Fade District demo link. You say, here's my website. Oh, actually, I can do this. Here's what I'm built for a Manhattan shop. Actually, See, here's my. I don't want to say here's my website. I just want to show them. I just want to give them the offer. Otherwise, it sounds way too salesy. Hey, I was looking at barbershops nearby and found yours. I recently moved to a city. I've been struggling to find a barber that gets it right. I love to view your. I was checking out your barbershop, but noticed that your website is pretty outdated based on some of the other barber sites I've seen in New York City. As a big tech engineer who's developed, let's say, 100 plus websites, I offer help you out in at least some way. This is too much explanation. Your best cuts up top, prices, hours, one button that books appointment, too much explanation. I build one-page sites for your shops to fix exactly this, and I promise for less than one night out in your city. And if you hate the website, I'll give the pennies back. I'll even give the pennies back. I'd love to hop on a call. On a quick 30-minute call to... This is a 15-minute call. I'd like to hop on a quick 15-minute call to talk about this further. Does that sound good? I'd like to hop on a quick 15-minute call to see if we'd be a good fit. I'd love to hop on a quick 15-minute call. You have to understand the psychology of your buyer. When they see that, hey, I'd like to hop on a 15-minute call to see if we're a good fit. No, it's not a relationship. I'd like to hop on a quick 15-minute call to see if I can help you. Yeah. Let me know if you're down. That's a very informal way of saying, hey, let me know if you're interested. P.S. Costs less than 3 haircuts and works to chair 24/7. I think I might want to change. I like this, right? So also I can maybe make it more personalized. So subscriber.first name. This will pull out the name of the company. So I want to say for less than 3 haircuts. I'm just going to copy this entire email. You might be able to reuse this body. So send email. And we're going to add a filter. Let me say tags. Barbershops. So you have 9 emails you're sending this to. We're going to send that out. Okay, cool. Next one. So now we are going to actually link our website in the email body and see how that is going to affect our deliverability. Because depending on the your email copy, sometimes your email might land a promotion. That's what we don't want, especially when you're selling something on the email. That's why I try not to include price in the email or anything that gives Google a flag of, yeah, this is way too salesy, put it in promotion. So that's just going to affect your open rate a lot. So let's do cleanings. I'll rebuild your website for one night out for less than a night out. And then I'll rebuild your website for less than 1 cleaning. I think cleaning in New York City costs like $120, by the way. I have a cleaner who comes to my studio sometimes. She cleans, and it's like usually $120 to $160, including tip and everything. So they can spend $97 on a website. Looking at cleaning services nearby, found yours. I find a cleaner that gets it right. Other cleaner sites in New York City. Cost less than one cleaning. There you go. See, that's why you reuse the body. Continue, send email. Subscribe to tags. Cleaners in New York City. And then we're going to send that email out. Okay. And finally, the restaurants. For less than a meal. And then for less than a night out. Continue. 90 minutes. Looking at restaurants nearby. I found yours. Find good places to eat. Man, restaurant's a long word, isn't it? Let's copy this. Restaurant. Other restaurant sites. I've seen your city. Cost less than one meal at your restaurant. Words, restaurants, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I think. There you go. Oh, shit. There you go. Okay, so we sent all of our email blasts out. We're going to see the responses. Oh, look at this. We had 4 people already open this email. This is for the cleaners. And then we already have 1 opened for this one. Let's refresh. Not bad at all. Interested to see what comes of it. So we'll check our inbox in a bit and see if you get any responses. The next step, because remember, we got to churn out everything we can. LinkedIn, looks like most of the leads are on LinkedIn that we got. So we'll hold off on the LinkedIn, but one thing we can do is we can post on Instagram. We can still post on LinkedIn, just like our graphic. So go to LinkedIn and say, launched a limited offer for $97 websites. And this is kind of like ignoring our entire ICP. This is a huge general market campaign where whoever falls into our marketing campaign, we'll provide the website for them. Even if they're not cleaners, even if they're not barbershops, even if they're not restaurants, whoever it is, we're just going to provide for them. So we're going to add the media that we go to downloads, creative, assets, exports. Which one do you want to do? Yeah. There you go. Launch a limited offer for $97 websites. We build it within 48 hours. Less than one night out in New York City. We charge less than one night out in New York City, and we a full money back guarantee if you hate it. Only only for the first 5 people. Game on. It makes like a game. Like, it makes them want to win the game, even though they're gonna end up having to pay me. But it's like, game on. Oh my god, I'm gonna be one of the first 5 people. And I'm gonna post this. And then I'll comment. Here's the link. I could just provide my Calendly, or I can provide my website itself. There you go. Oh, there's that. So that's a LinkedIn post. And now the next thing we want to do is we want to upload this to an Instagram story. So for that, we're going to have to, you don't need these Claude terminals anymore. Thank you, Claude, for doing your amazing work. We love you for that, as always. Now we have to open Finder. We want to post one on our Instagram story. Look for 4 seconds. No, it's not really a good one. Okay, I like this. Empire Agency. I'll check this one as well. No, it's not clear. You're just going in and out. I was reputation one city. Let's go for the comparison. Okay, so we're gonna airdrop this to my phone. Okay, well, that's not working. Actually, before we airdrop it, we're gonna quickly go on Canva, and we are going to search up Instagram story. Okay, here's some past Instagram stories I've made. My copy. So just delete. All right, this is an Instagram story, okay? So we're going to uploads. I'll design it right here in front of you guys so you guys can see how this is going to look like. Let me just delete all that first. Black. Here, text. Give me 9. Oh no, building website. For the next 5 people. So let's actually not bold that. We want to make this bold. We'll have a claim your spot. We have a link that says claim your spot over here. Let's change the font though. Book a call. Actually, let's do this. Building a full landing page for $97, and then I'll have a link, and it will say 5 spots available, and it'll link to the Vercel. Okay, so this is good. So let me download this. Can I upload to my story from here? I don't think so. Nah, yeah, you can. It looks like. Yeah, never mind. Oopsie doopsie. Could I just share? Send to phone. My phone right here. Just gonna log in through my phone real quick. Just downloading right now. Okay, here you go. It's now on my phone, fully downloaded. And I'm going to now post this to my Instagram. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It says only 5 spots. Click here. The header's right there, and then there's the post. And then now I posted it. So it should be live for you guys to look at. Go profile. There you go. Only 5 spots. Click here. Visit link. Takes to this. Book my free strategy call. They book call with me. The entire funnel is now set up. Okay. So we have a LinkedIn post out. We have an Instagram story out. We got some emails sent. We got some text messages sent. We got some Instagram DMs sent. We've done our outreach and we've done inbound posting. So now we're just going to sit and wait and see if our calendar fills up with book calls.
Can you tell me more about like your business in West Virginia? Like how long have you been operating it?
Yeah, so I opened it up about like 2 years. I think we're gonna hit 2 years in September, and it's going smoothly. But I was like, we don't have a website yet, so I was like, I saw your LinkedIn post where it says $97, like get a website in 48 hours for $97, and that was really intriguing. So I just want to learn more about that.
A quick question. So I know you said that you have been operating for 2 years. So did you not have a need for a website, or like what is the reason you feel like you need a website now compared to before?
Yeah, so at first it was just me running the clinic, and I was pretty booked out. But like, we just got some new, more like advanced level practitioners, and they have like availability, and I just want to be able to reach out to more patients, and that website would be able to help to do that.
So like, are you going to be marketing, like running ads to your website? Is that the plan, or do you want to have your website as a way of just establishing more credibility, authority about your business? Maybe have some, reviews on it, whatnot.
Yeah, I'd want a little bit of both.
Okay, cool. No, we definitely get that done. And the offer, yeah, is a $97 website. We can build it literally within 48 hours. But Tell me more about like your clinic. Like, are there any other inefficiencies that you might be seeing? Maybe if you're getting a lot of calls, like, is there someone who can handle all the calls, like maybe during peak hours? Are there any missed calls that might happen? Tell me more about that.
That's a good thing you bring up. So my clinic only runs from like 8 to 5, like normal business hours. However, people still get sick outside of those business hours, and when they call the office, no one's able to pick up or no one's able to receive those calls. So I was wondering if there's any way to make it more efficient, how like an AI or something that can like pick up the call, like somewhat like triage the patient on the call, and if it's something like very important, something that should be treated right away, like direct it like right to my like cell phone number.
Yeah. So on that note, like we do build websites, but we also do a lot more. In fact, so the website building is just one of our like initial offers, but we work with enterprises that are anywhere from 5 to 7 figures. And what they do is, they'll need a lot of infrastructure for their operations. A lot of it is voice AI. So, for example, restaurants, clinics, nail salons. So you created some voice AI in the past. That is something that we definitely could do for you. When would you want that to be done? Would you want that after the website, in parallel with it? We do both at the same time if you want.
Yeah, no, I'm happy for the website first, and like maybe around like next week, I'm good to like touch base again and see like where we're at with the AI voice.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so then with the website, one other part of like just good website building in general is having proper SEO and AEO with it. So, for example, a lot of times you might have a website up, but if you have other competitors in your area, if someone were to search up like doctor, pediatrician in West Virginia area, you want to be ranked higher than your competitors. Otherwise, the leads will go to like the first, a couple of links, like where you naturally go on Google, right? You don't really go to the second page, third page. And one thing that we can do for you is we can get you ranked pretty high. We don't guarantee the first page, but we've gotten is in the past like clients, we've gotten them on the first page, and we definitely think that we can get you on the first page. Is that something that and that's like it's like the next part of the website building. So when you get a website, it's literally the next thing you invest in. It's like a no-brainer. Is that something you'd be looking forward to do?
Yeah, no, it sounds good, but I'll like think about it more in the future once we have this website full and running and see how that goes. So maybe like next week or in like 2 weeks or something like that.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I will. So in that case, yeah, we could go. We do it the website first. Again, within 48 hours. Today is Monday, so by this time, exact time Wednesday should be good, and you should have it. We will handle all like the hosting, getting it live. The only other cost that will be incurred, other than $97, is hosting the website that you would incur as like $11 a year, something very marginal, max $40 a year. Yeah, show your problems to your doctor, right? Yeah, so it's good. All right. But cool, man. So then we can go ahead and move forward with the website building. I'll send you a payment link right now on Google Meet. So go ahead and let's clear that. And you can send me a message on text or email when it's done. We can confirm on our side. But are you able to just clear that payment on call right now so I can give you instant confirmation?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we're good to go. I'll go ahead and shoot you a text, the number you gave me, as well as an email just with confirmation and receipt. And we'll go ahead and move forward next steps, which is building your website. And we'll show you some example pictures, images of like the website as we're developing over the next 48 hours. And it should be good to go in 2 days from now.
Sounds good, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No worries, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.
All right, so you all saw that call that just went down, and I want to actually highlight some things that I did wrong and that I did right on this call. And this is I went and watched that call over again. Even though it went well and the client closed, there were a lot of things that I think maybe I'm not used to selling such a low ticket offer that I just kind of messed up. But I want you all to not make the same mistakes I did. So let's go over mistakes right here. And then did well over here. Did well doesn't really do much for us. That just gives us a pat on the back, which is just self-praise. The mistakes is a column we really care about, but let's just start with the did well then to get this over with. It doesn't hurt to pat yourself on the back a little bit. Did well is I had structure on the call, I'd say. So I had structure on the call. I started with the offer, and I also introduced, AEO. I introduced voice AI, and we'll talk about the mistakes I made for those two parts. But I had structure on the call. I let the client speak, which is extremely important. I know a lot of people when they hop on the sales calls A lot of closers just keep talking, never let the client speak, which is a huge issue. Let the client talk about his pains. And if you need to go back and watch the call over again, I highly recommend it. It's honestly a short call. Just study it. I would say I took a little bit of advantage of the fact that he's a doctor, because I did mention how payment shouldn't be an issue, this is an interesting play, because when you tell someone, hey man, you got it, payment is not an issue for you because you're so well equipped, you're so financially well off. If they then say, no, I don't want to pay, it makes them look bad, and it kind of makes them look bad, because you're essentially saying that you are well off, and by you declining to pay, you're saying that you're not well off despite being in a position where it seems like you should be well off. So it kind of hurts their ego. So I think this is probably the best part that I did in the call. This is like the star right here that I'd pay attention to. You make the client feel like they are bigger than the service or product. They kind of feed themselves into that. And this is like a great tactic that I don't always do on sales calls, because sometimes you just can't leverage this, but this guy was a doctor and the price point was $97. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Now, let's talk about the mistakes. If you notice towards the end, client seemed kind of turned off by me pushing new offers. He had said something like, let's get this done first. So he kind of just brushed out my upsells. But one thing I will say that I did do well is introduce 2 upsells. What I did bad was not close on either upsell. I tried to get on the AEO. I tried to get on the voice AI. I didn't highlight the pain of not having proper AEO SEO. What I should have done was this. I should have said, your competitors are ranking over you, and Google search is the primary method of getting leads for local clinic, of getting leads as a local clinic. If you are working a physical location type of job or service, people, especially like doctors, dentists, nail salons, Google search is going to be your best friend. People are going to ask Google, hey, how can I be, what's a good doctor in my area that's a pediatrician? Boom, this guy comes up. All right, here comes the client. But if they're not ranked on Google, then their competitors will win. I should have highlighted this more and basically introduce FOMO inside the call. I wasn't introducing FOMO. I kind of just presented, hey, this is AEO SEO. Here are the benefits. You should think about it. That's not enough to get them to emotionally want to invest. Remember, on sales calls, you are making the lead get emotional as well as be logical. So you not only want to make your offer seem logical, you also want to make your offer seem emotional. So inspire emotion plus give undeniable logic equals close. This is what you need to take away from this segment of the video. You need to understand this, study this, and get amazing at it, because this is how you're going to be able to close way more deals and not make the mistakes that I made. I was being a little too pushy towards the end, because I was kind of I was really hoping I could get him on like a upsell on the call, not just for the sake of this video, but I mean, it's just more cash flow, right? But neither worked. However, he did say he didn't decline the AEO or voice AI. He just pushed it off for later. So what this means is I just have to do a stellar job. Like, I'm talking S+ job on the website. And then he will be more than happy to hop in the AEO SEO, because as long as the client's impressed from the website, selling them on AEO is just so natural, because it's the next step when you have a website. Now that you have a public website that people can go to, and you have some sort of just brand presence, you want to increase your brand presence where AEO comes in, and then from there you can do like you can sell ads, you can just do a lot of media buying opportunities. But there's just some sales call analysis that I want to run, and if you're not doing proper sales call analysis, then there's something wrong. You have to do this. One thing I will probably do now is I'm going to pass in maybe the sales call transcript into a Claude proposal, and I'm going to actually send him the proposal with AEO and Voice AI when I deliver him the website as well. So let me go ahead and kind of do that proposal and show you that part live. If you're wondering about the possibility of selling AEO packages, this is my community where I help founders scale their AI business. And one I want to show you in particular, one win is, it's almost here. You see I have a lot of wins from these founders. This client of mine, he secured an SEO AEO client for $900 for just 1 month worth of work, and he's going to upsell her on like a $2K a month package. He already got her to rank #1 for therapy clinics in, I think, Washington. So ranked #3, sorry. That's huge, right? And a bunch of other founders doing amazing things in this program. And if you want to join this, click the first link in the description below. But you can see mentees are, getting 10K deals their first month in the program. So it can get pretty crazy in here. But I did want to highlight that AEO win so you know that you can sell AEO to clients. This client was sold on a website first, and now she sold on an AEO package after. So overall, I think we did a pretty good job in just building a AI business very quickly. This is in the span of a couple of days. We got $97, which isn't anything crazy, but we have the potential now to maybe make 3-4K from this one client, get a testimony. From that testimony, get more clients, and then just scale our business from there. It all starts with one step. Your first dollar, your first $10, your first 100, your first 1,000, your first 10K, your first 100K, first 1 million. It all takes that first step to get to those higher levels. If you enjoyed this video and want me to make another one, I definitely will. Just like it so I know that you like it. Then I'll make. If you want me to make another video like this, you must. If you want more videos such as this, if you want more videos similar to this, please like the video so I know that you want me to create more videos like this. Otherwise, I won't know that, so I won't do it. But if you want this and you find this valuable, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. If you want more videos similar to this, please like the video so I know that you want me to create more videos like this. Otherwise, I won't know that, so I won't do it. But if you want this and you find this valuable, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more.